At a young age of 14, some of my friends, invited me to get high with them, to smoke pot. And I agreed, and we went to the park and smoked pot. And before I knew it, a couple of years went by, and I just started doing everything: pills, heroin, cocaine, acid. And that's how my life just started to go in a downward spiral. The one when I had gotten arrested, one time we were in the park getting high, and I had drugs on me, and the 4 detectives came into the park and arrested all of us. And I battled for 6 months in the courts, trying to get these charges dropped. And I was fortunate that was something that ended up happening. Another time was over a course of a lot of years of getting high. My choice of drug was cocaine. And one morning I woke up and I was just bleeding from my nose a lot, and went to the doctor, and the doctor had told me that I had a hole in my nose the size of a dime. And it really scared me so much. And that was probably one of the hardest times in my drug addiction, but still, it didn't stop me from going forward and continuing to use drugs. I had a son that was 3 months old about, and one day I was supposed to go and see him, and I had gotten so high that day, and I was in a park bench, and I just started weeping because I said to myself, how can I go see him this way? This is something that's not easy. My journey was long, 18 years plus. Almost lost my job. I even sold drugs. A lot of times used all the drugs, and now I owe all this money to my supplier, thinking they were going to beat me up or whatever. The journey is really long. It's hard. Family members watching you go through this, rehab, and coming out, and then just falling right back into the same cycle. It's a tough journey. There's no doubt about it. But there's help out there. I only had one sister, and my sister constantly would tell me about Jesus, and would always tell me, when you're ready for him, give me a call. And that day, I was ready. And I got off that bench, and that's when we had payphones in the streets, and all I had in my pocket left was 10 cents. And that's how much it cost to make a call at that time. And I called my sister, and I was weeping, and I told her I needed Jesus. And she led me to the Lord over the phone, and I started going to church immediately, but it was still a struggle. I would go to church, and then during the week, once or twice, I would get high. I would pray and ask God, I need your help. I don't want to do this anymore. And I can't tell you how long it took for me, but one day, eventually, I just realized I was no longer getting high anymore. And I've been 34 years sober. I've been here at Saints Church, Christ Tabernacle / Saints Church, 35 years. And from day one that I walked through those doors, the love that I felt, past the doors with Pastor Maria, just loving on me through difficult times in my life. I've been through some rough times, but they were there for me, the people. It's a loving place, a place that cares about your well-being. And they helped me in so many areas, helped me with my family. Once I had gotten myself moving in the right direction. And we're here for you. Today I'm one of the pastors of the church. And I can tell you that what you see in us is what you get. And that's what I'm hoping to convey to anyone out there watching this video today, that there's a hope for you out there. No matter what your addiction is, there's hope for you. Just give your life to Jesus and trust Him, and don't give up. Never give up, because He'll come through for you. Just give it a chance. Go to God. Let your family help you, because there's hope for everyone. No one's exempt. And there's a God that is mighty. He could do it for me. He could do it for you. He did it for me. He could do it for you. And that's what I plead with you. Don't give up. You can give up. Giving up is the easiest thing that you can do. But don't give up. I didn't give up, and I'm here today speaking to you, telling you the truth of my life and where I'm at today.